some sort of issues happening in the world of sports. You remember that yesterday the Black Queens of Ghana couldn't make it to the semis, and that makes their chances so slim to qualify for the forthcoming Women's World Cup. I should be bringing us more details with regards to that. But today, the show is packed, so we'll unpack all the issues that we have lined up this morning for you. President Mahama has appointed or made some sort of reshuffle. We'll be looking at that as well. And other issues, we'll be looking at the various newspapers, what they are saying this morning with respect to what is happening here in Ghana. And you know, you're always making the show beautiful by always joining us by Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. It's West Coast TV. Just send us your comments, your suggestions, and now you're reading. I'll take a breather sometime, but I'll give you the word of motivation right after that. Queen Dazzle will take us to the world of sport. Do stay with us. One day, my look at it. I'm for your school. Won't get schools to be very bad money. But hey, let me recommend this school to you. Greater Grace School, Mobama, is the best school here in Ahanta Western, no matter Western region. Penkakumakaba, Wagan Kokula School here, Greater Grace School is the best choice for you. I can't imagine they have a safe environment. They provide healthy meal. Oh yeah. Some of my area ma edi ma snack ma if I can more. Uncle area schools my infection but for Greater Grace School, man, have a look at when you go there, it's free from all Balava because one experienced nurse need Modabella they have a clean environment, a clean ground for kids, and also like big teachers, many more basic most of will write a brighter future. So let me comment. I recommend Greater Grace for you this morning. On your screen is their number. But more than number and Frebe. That they are located just behind Ambrosia Restaurant. You get to Agona Fee just at the Zen filling station. Behind the Zen filling station is Ambrosia Restaurant. Kind of like Osaka. Greater Grace School. Inti one me recommend the Greater Grace School for by way of motivation in our name. This one is a Chinese proverb, and it says that when the wind of change blow, people build walls and others build windmills. And when change happens, some people resist the building walls while others adapt and take advantage of it building windmills. There's a difference between those who fear change and those who use it as an opportunity for growth. And see, what this Chinese proverb is saying is that when the wind of change blows, there are two categories of group of people who will respond. And how do they respond? First, group, what they do is that they build walls. And you see, walls is to resist when they, assuming our one half of the when they they build walls to resist it. Others, what they do is that they see that as an opportunity and build windmills. Let me say, windmills, can many use it to generate electricity. For the baby, it will salad fan. Inti inya ahoma ibola ne etene now in the way me etene la ebi mo be use ba for be generate electricity. So yeah, this one takes me back to alma mater, Takwa Senior High School. Man, that Bella Maria, KPDN sees your opportunity. So when the wind of change is coming, see that as an opportunity. Sometimes you see Abrabonua, Charlie. I mean, we don't see it as an opportunity. But remember, if one door closes, other open. But sometimes become too stuck with the old door into we may not necessarily see the new door that has opened. So let's take opportunity. Now you make sure okay, you need more we have Brabon in say your craft if it my welcome Cosmos as a Cosmos good morning.
Morning, Yamenze Adome for
straight to China, ni hao.
Ni hao ma.
Kuni lezo. It's a ni hao. Besides camp bazuma Chinese ni Arabic
ba. But what is a Chinese language but it too dangerous. I'll not explain that.
But is it Alman
university we did some Chinese day.
That's nice.
Alman any abie how more you were francophone countries bevenimo ya hrapo ya can French. It's dangerous. I don't know why more you more adwen la shada la barazoro. Even if for nothing at all, ke yakava French could do ya njiken say yele kwa ka express ya so much the ke brofro po. We should be able to be speaking the basic there. Don't run like they be more in terms of danger in terms of emergency sacrifice to down. Unfortunately, yeah, neka care French teachers say they kin more than care they teach. And Medakam Jonom say no. I think Ebioka they don't understand why more wade and then it too. But they should also understand that French yaudo ya have French. Yako school of our French create there. Nti safa French better bro from one work one aye comparison be me lefa because bro from ni ya should cry in the street and set ka people can bro from. Yakwa solia yako I'm sure most of the religious gathering ya should come back and get the best back and get bro from by local language. Unfortunately ya hura. How much more yako ni ha ne or more yeni so okay. Rich also motivation it's a very good one. You see, I always say the motivation you guys give every morning, you have no idea the more a year or many Barbara Bono. It turns out be in there. It junior how boom giddy pan, but to you come a high. A man who care there's an opportunity in the situation and call how much one most camp along. So instead of care, ikra problem as a gigantic thing in it. Say if it has no around the problem, yeah, the person might even find solution around the problem. But I think sometimes we get overwhelmed by the problem to even be able to think through the problem to identify some small opportunities more a problem, you know. Mean to my mommy, I am mostly happy you will get a BA more a cohewajuni kejina yenbezo or kwan almost all the time. The come hot you've done one. Since I may be ajunizi the bebezo ma say problem if you care we are seeing more example a problem is on a by now a calm jekema he or she might be finding some sort of opportunity. You are not going through difficulties than care I could praise you. I mean when you are going through difficulty because what are you thanking God for when you are in extreme difficulty? Although when you is I say other yamani asses so we put yamani be okay. But when you are a little bit comfortable you might be able to praise yamani the kama kind. Inti problem say me yokunua it easy kamje kejina so I would also encourage you case abenia be now okay equal how benua that is when more that song you need to be available to help the person to put up windmill instead of care equal the wall man problem will just come and bounce behind the wall in your instead of care build the windmill na ya generate power ya this is a very powerful motivation and I'm so happy and it's good care Avaga. probably helping somebody somewhere.
Sure. Change, man. No matter what, it will come in our life.
Yeah.
You should be ready to embrace it.
Me say, I identify something about changing class 5. Can was all class morning or office pekene. I mean, a time you blue wall no. Nti ame ya cause a small classroom ya holy nibo the one. So you okay them the one corner be na azonzi be ne service be nkwasi ade wa madam like diesel. Yeah madam. You look at him ke me performance quasi. Na I did the kakuma me denti if I'm a girls too be bevening.
I feel comfortable.
For 1 week, come out like one hammy. The line. Cause that's what those days. I like, Mam the line. I'm on car can ham. Debbie. Mo waka on konanko. The second week, Madam say mo back to the kakuma mo emse monoko. Monoko is not like my back and you like. Mo come out you the bene baba ne baba. Coffee ali saka. Ozro coffee. Egg mo bave agushi ni egg mo bave stew na di diesel asemzam ho adoko de won mo na nko de kakoma bava mo wa e kan ga yem fe podala de kakoma ne mo mi wa bava mo ga ale ne fight nko le me ne girls too man me be da bi azo me ne bokwa in sometimes it change is not always a bad one here you resist it. Even the good change you should go back on you are used to a particular way of another style of doing something. All of a sudden I be say azinzen mo label a for staircase ya for ko ye bi o ka afu po ye mamani near defense na ade be say have a lift ko for elevator number my light out there o zanti mo ka go my light out there come on our elevator be near be that kind of light out there you are wonderful to the extent ke and we elevated that's the only time more light out about it.
But let's go for technology was well, man. Even when it happens, you find your way
out. Remember,
that is, thank you very much. Of course, must answer. Now, more queen, she will take us to the world of sports. Unfortunately, Almani, the Black Queens of Ghana, they couldn't make it past Malawi. But debutant your first AFCON and the AFCON,
yeah. Sure.
WAFCON, yeah. Women Africa.
Women
the first time I have money. Last Friday I was here. Now look, there are 2 strikers but when make it, yeah. Charlie, they would disturb us and did yesterday. I couldn't have time to watch the game, but with the commentaries after the game, yeah. I'm told that the second department of the game was not good for us. They played that war and they even deserve to win the game. Queen, morning after me. I'll manage that game. Take us to the board, but I know okay.
Okay. Before that, no. Yeah. We say, Mr. Samuel Enim Ado, a happy birthday. One of also they are very, very active. Urbano. Bringing people from football grassroots now into academy now. The
GFA,
Samuel, yes.
Communication.
Yeah, okay.
And there anape yebema obibia akwabari aba Crystal Morning do na ye kai obibia de ebe share na I like na etima share na amayin follow up on all our social media handles no do na in there anape yenzu me straight into the world of sport ade aye sha say ewo eye abranti anidin ede kwesi sebo ne asoye ensem ne de odoso ade a eye Abante, Chief Executive Officer of Data Bank Ghana, Mr. Kojo Adey Mensa, waiting watching all the art Gade. Abranti anidin edi kwesi sebo is not somebody nkwade Ghana fumpo ye penodo ema wo involved no Ghana Black Star squad nim because Abranti no mbo hute o jina field do aga guide the man no the ball no the sanichi no the jina finfin wo no the nan chenchen wo. So if we are going to give him a call up for AFCON now ono day he would think it's a very bad decision on your day. Yes, na yeah them nti and all come for former Real Oviedo midfielder Kwesi Sebo no there. He's a very terrible player. that is the exact word that or they describe it abrantie and it in adequacy sebo yenti adon so enko GFA woni asoye ade a sise ya me no kase GFA mpanyfo amayate ase dem coach Carlos Corres need demands no is becoming too high for Ghanaians enti probability there will be team wahwe na what the different coach what they go into the AFCON no, is very very high because until be September any year she na ya kwakọ hye de AFCON na ne ho playoffs na de ne de akwakọ hye do na onam de ne assistant coach no okọ nti wa papa no na say na mepewe na wonye de na me deal no wonye de nti they are currently in talks with different coaches a wahwe na wahwe coach Carlos Corres ne a replacement anyway ya na until then he still remains a coach for the Ghana Black Stars yenko veteran Ghanaian coach Bashir Hayford ne asoye ose the matter were very broad nti yeshe na ya chemutu first one is coming from Bashir Hayford ose ade a the GFA no wonye den wombu local coaches no wombu coaches now wo coachy the local teams were Premier League no wombu one and since we talk at the wombu one that there are some things be why he thinks then quite the wash now we involve local coaches no but anya will involve one so ono that it is a sign of disrespect one and what call some meetings be na then so I want to one share one ma wonya way waka be 2 days be announced there a day before no why then wa prompt one day oh we have a meeting and I say what now one office will make a decision now no wa to abon without any opinion into no so osanso munde it is a form of disrespect the local coaches no and nana safo odro GFA ESCO member otimwasha na odi ato today so one they are not the local coaches no so what na will upgrade one say upgrade why it's the banter between them nkofo being way say upgrade one there is no way so GFA in what they respect be what burden what they ebe ma what na papa no sanso Mr. Bashir here for sanso chiado card them they don't take the Ghanaian coaches to anywhere that they are going one for one travel internationally because currently Ghana Black Stars were white head coach equal Black Queens are one coach here white man assistant coach white man goalkeepers trainer white man into how on earth do you expect the local coaches to upgrade one since they are not getting the type of fame and the type of exposure now where then one year no so if you give them the exposure once we better more say now we improve one na what they ama na serity to them and can ended that area was some kesepa or ma ayena ye support Ghana Black Queens in otoyendo because ended that na ye ball a game against Malawi. Them will be beating Washa na ya qualify into the semi-finals of the WAFCON ya boy. Na first assassinate the ball draw yeah. So going into the game that is a 2 crown and a Malawi ababa wabi and Eddie Rose. Ultimo beshe no di eni den or the Benetti another goal Emma Malawi for defeating 2 goal to 1. And the man team wash and now qualify into the semi-finals and into a Black Queens no wash and now what we name at shame na yamebo Thursday that is 13th of August ye will playoff against Cote d'Ivoire for your World Cup na then yellow carbon because would select 4 African countries for World Cup no into Anyen we've been selected and Nyambwa Thursday we are going to play against Cote d'Ivoire Nyambwa Thursday na yetimi ahwe na yehu ye ne how far game na yeko akobonim and so far we've played 4 matches 1 win 2 losses and 1 draw from Ghana Black Queens.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. But Mbisa there So far, so good. Black Queens.
So far, so good.
With the new coach, Kema.
Yes. So far, so good. I mean, me can card the one. Although they are playing, but one but to my satisfaction as compared to Black Queens that I know that GFA now Wakasa
I don't know
won.
whether you came to meet that Black Queens now.
I came to read about them.
Charlie, I don't know that time, especially when it comes to West Africa, the tussle was between Nigeria, Ghana, and always Nigeria were having their way through when it comes to women football. But
even other age category football under 17 and 20.
But it appears this is the Charlie Malawi. What is wrong? When people say yeah, football no, we collapse totally.
Okay. I mean, I would some way the other agree with that statement because say Urban Messia for no one side now. I don't see the FA, the sports ministry putting in much attention, putting in much effort to Yene in Messia because they feel like after all, they will go and get married, they will give birth. That's why they are not giving them the main much attention. Because after all, Adrabayo, after exit, what's next? Nothing. I'm not sure she's getting the needed recognition that she has to get.
It's all about.
So,
and baby, and for even as someone FIFA, where you be when it comes to Africa World Cup, and they will put him on the map.
Sure.
But I ain't gonna no fee in Philippines. Charlie, we don't give him that recognition.
All our resources tend to go into Black Stars.
Yeah.
And that is where we are not also getting the results from. But then with this current WAFCON, I feel like one, money is not going into it. Because what did the girls make out? I want to. If you owe me, may I damn on it, make me na me. So if Sika Koma, I am sure that girls they'll put out their best and then qualify to semi-finals, even if not winning.
No, okay. Cosmos though. Cosmos, I don't know whether you watched the girls play yesterday.
Yeah, I think I was on WhatsApp. Yeah, be better than some sports platform basically. What be your GTV Sports Plus? Intim Dan Kenny. I think the 23rd minute my local intim. Not just that I wasn't so focused. Our performance many Sibu they scored cover Nigeria in a friendly game.
No. Even the game proper. The tournament, they scored Nigeria.
I can a different match.
The tournament proper. The first match.
Yeah, so this is what's happening. Many money busy ball they are developing their football. Yeah, be more common by idea. More they are taking it a little bit higher. Yeah, I'm here near idea. Ye jikam kuma many more bashada by idea. By your you can talk of Ghana. You started from Minyan Bambani Black Stars. Comoros.
Oh yeah.
Mozambique. Ne Madagascar. Central African Republic. My coach say yes, Under 17, no. Under 20. Under 20, the only time mobile they mele download more. But under 20, I think somewhere 2021 to 2020 new Kenny. Bolili under 20 AFCON B. Is that any? Malaya. Na Malaya under 17, but banny you. A Casala years of banny in a year. You cheated age. You have a ban years, 3 years, 4 years. Man years was a band in year one. Malaya under 20, young she. And son of Malam Bambaniza. They come out near kind. When you come to African football, the giant of African football where when it comes to Malaya, the Ghana, Nigeria were almost all the time taking the lead. Yeah, when the crown is second and like a third, be ne South Africa and other African countries, by Male, by Oma. And this is the time Superman, Male, ball with Europe. Those days, I draw by a money, then I can ball. I was putting Ghana, Yan Male League. It's so funny, when we didn't even have Male League, Babble, your players, by Sada ball or Europe nowadays. Mbioma bazabe basizabu buku kakabe training kon time junior ball ne ba wo professional team bela ne ye performing in na more ye teams bobo ye players bobo teams baba ye wo Ghana women league e wo twun enuke ye black queens ne ye teams in ale mu a ye basa. You see, there's something more we are not doing. We are not intentional about getting a proper thing. Mintimo result me nya. Mama, I keep saying Kipo yela wonderful. The West are yet to come. Malawi. En goal bo erika bezizi o bo wura ya nkasa nkasa ma mu wura second goal bo mavam dan kan de 1-1 bo wura correct around 80 something minutes bo wura second goal bo wura Malawi. Yes, Malawi wura Nigeria. But how did Malawi catch up to the extent ke bo wura am here in Nigeria? Yeah, I should Nigeria Malawi wura they are still performing. Na am here. Indi the kamane queen kan. Yela shada yela ya nyike ye resources baba bela yela wura no say black stars say ye bohole competition GFM baba ni mu a sibedi team mada.
Oh yeah.
You go and ask yourself ke malam bohoy eni amopo beli ba mada. Akokura ne some esco 1+1 be beli ba mada. Me was the blasters the anka biela liba mada. Inti ame de me ye kwanwela ya ke we don't want to intentionally do anything on more results to the is Kampala.
I mean, we are getting them. In fact, when you continue to do the same thing, you wouldn't want to expect a different result. Repeatedly, you will get the same result. That is how more your football in this country where you are the blasters, Malaya, nothing is happening. The U team see under 17 under 20 Black Meteors. Black Meteors will be a bit of
Black metal ba okay kasa baba belest bega.
Every day you just find a 50 lesson.
Case campe Olympics ya hobby o. Mentima wad those days money ya ko Olympics ni antem Meteors. Eleni ne ya bo bizan ke Meteors, Black Meteors mela me hala team ya. Eletre ban ala chi. Madentia. Those days money ya ko Olympics e ba it's camp Olympics me ya qualify. The last time we nearly qualified. Ya nearly me baba kan you go.
There's a road in Cape Coast, the Starlet 91 road, you see, something of that sort. Why? Because what they did.
Yeah, Bowling World Cup. They also many, but they were the first mobile World Cup man here when it comes to me side. And under 20 ba.
Under 20 since 2019. We've not seen anything.
Oh, 2019 you only I think 2011. I forgot. I don't know whether I came any day. This guy as a former or something. But 2013 they Pogba more be mate more. But yeah, guys, most on volleyball there. The last time I Holly or making impact was 2013. Is that line?
But sometimes if you look at the progress of players more,
My Melbourne say Atizigi. Do you know Atizigi was the goalkeeper for under 2015? Atizigi in a Kingsley Phobie. I don't remember the rest of the players, but I remember Atizigi in a Kingsley Phobie. Okay.
That is it. That is African football. I can't. Yeah, I see it. We started a discussion in the morning. I told you the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama. Yeah, reshuffle. Basically, we'll be looking at minimum. Eva Berger. We'll look at what the newspapers are saying. Of course, must answer for one. I said, John, okay, Empress. Yeah, we have other discussion. Politicians will sit down. Then we'll talk about the big issue, whether democracy is under attack. You're there, you're bad, sir. If I do my any the best school in Ahanta West. One school in a greater grade school. Can it? Yeah, a Kenya serene environment. Come on, I can it. Yeah, Bakama or healthy melia. I can it. Yeah, because Rabua. I can it. Yeah, because Wama or Iglebe. You know, and so this morning, the best school is Greater Grade School for Oracle admission. For the next academic year. Na any school in Bawazi. Na really na bubu school nya de kababa na ipo school Greater Grade School sa aumbewo akona ngada Ambrosia restaurant in Madakala ocho agona that just act of same a filling station just behind the same filling station Ambrosia from Ambrosia then you at Greater Grade School Canela and you know Bormo yeah bozo ya venia by Coastal Morning on West Coast TV. Okay, we are streaming live from our brother indeed. People, we are live on Facebook on West Coast TV. We are live on TikTok West Coast TV. Also YouTube West Coast TV. Tikabela the West Coast TV. Mela wase kadabela afa udata for client na debela also a client comment your suggestions are only welcome. See I can go comment say Spirit Wave Media. It's a good morning when it comes to development of Ahanta West and the empowerment of our youth. Samuel Kojo Brace stands out as the man with the vision, commitment, the capacity to deliver. Ahanta deserves leadership that works. The youth deserves a future they can believe in. Kojo embrace him. Hashtag Kojo Brace. So that is coming from Spirit Wave Media. Okay, because that's what Safa Odiaba na yagenga ya va yama. Many hours quickly. I'm home back. Now me welcome back. Let's zoom into the discussion proper. Sir John, my the Hillvrock and University Bedibons in high technical school. Sir John, good morning. Have a quiet.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Bedemi Abrow.
Abrow.
That's why brow.
Yeah, brow.
Maybe say why brow, my brow. But I've seen a little development over Bedibons, so I don't know whether we can push this thing. I've seen visual art by some sort drawings, of project be drawing, painting be, and in fact it's very beautiful. But there's one proposal, I don't know how best more you can push it for me. I wish one of these areas maybe painting they could just draw to Movulo Bedibonsu.
I want it on the walls. Unfortunately, walls they have been desiccated with stores and there.
But Muka stores develop and construction is progressing steadily. It's got to be a roofing. So hoping hoping we could never do the bat. Charlie, I wish we could have
the drawing.
Nanka
one. There are two places I want them. Okun wall in Elpono. The kabela mi kenya mo ni yan kon ye okoso wo ozo blog mo bodrodro de be wo yan the kakuma wo poly azogate here wan do I
that kind has been painted but drawing no can. Sir John, I don't know whether you can push it,
but I don't know. Beyond the drawing there should be a statue, a bust of Benyan or schooling. If for nothing, you see can't get last time yakake cry. Near bedroom conversation. Benya bedi duma like it. Basic poker before duma polar school is one. But if there's that statue and
a heritage man, I asked them whether they've heard. Then they said, during the orientation, you spoke about him, but I was like, never say the KBC Budwali Triba those kind of things. Wow. So and they were eager to
learn. There will be more or less a presence of behind there.
And whoever comes in, they want to know. Sir John,
I think it's a good call. It's a good call now. Basically, every right goes with responsibility.
Exactly.
It works on Nanamo. We the teachers say me, but sometimes it goes beyond maths. Nanamo say be feel they want the school to go in that direction. Why not? Because my course was Bedibon so and mechanical say go to Quebec. We could have statues of Benyan and other mean more Rasbo Madia. Of man under clear. Yes, to tell the history of Anda. Betty, this call is a good one. Now, say care or way the more heritage matter boy because of the bass boy war here. Last year we the we ended up at Bedibon inside clear.
I think there's something about Bedibon Senior High School that we need to preserve.
No,
if nothing at all, naming the school after Tumuvula alone should tell us that we need to use the school as an area to preserve a lot of things about you.
The school should be a royal school. It should be a royal school. That should be the carefryer, be focus, and it should even be a place for more. Say a DB a pay a buone should have passed through that school.
What you see here, Ogwaho. Oh yeah, it's one of their traditional houses. It is believed Ogwaho named after the Ogwa
traditional
Charlie. Be sebefa bechi Ogwa benia. Okabeni ko Ogwa mark and they do it just like the Fandema. So even our prefect say
the whole president.
School prefect is what
Charlie.
No, that one should be done in accordance with
one area.
Also have some resemblance of
one area more. I feel Sergeant Pachibola a touch one critical point. Man, was upon Yedake. Look at the beautiful cultural display of other SHS.
Yeah,
Be exhibited the Kakuma Bozwin, the culture of Ebioka traditional leaders. Okay, Yedake. Ye was in Mary's. Moye very poke takra de kene. Ye lokoke. Moye very poke ye lokoke. Ye was in Mary's. Ye obedi bonso. Ye was Anglo. Ye was Abra Vocational Institute. None of these schools. Ye very intentional about prefectorial. Ye boy ye make a say boss will be in more or less like and that but down daily. None. Na me to ma ye no pole bedibon so mo ye bepoke Roman ma bo school le St. Mary's Sanglo. It's not all that traditional school ye vezo ye Bible voke na ka bedibon supposed to be doing those things. I'm at St. Mary's Sanglo ne Abra ba when you come here can mo say John become as John Han traditional leaders appear be say bejibajazo bokoko push some of these things to happen.
So I think you see, this partly the reason why my hand came here and then could ask you schools for a while. And luckily for us, your papa, Mr. Edward Botte, in fact, school culture and drama troupe, I think very soon will come here.
Yes,
if I very mother more cultural troupe more near to the cabin about Jai and there, your papa Edward Botte. He already came each and every eco sponsor like the most skills come escape from brother media if we no more I think my year came waiting step by step we'll get there within shortest possible time and in the next election more school can year I think we should see something similar to that but I'm okay correct as the be it's the cultural troop of the schools and it's kitchen jazz. I'm clear. Betty, we are taking them step by step. So I believe within shortest possible of time, and we should be able to get to where we are.
I think we are starting something. But you see, the assurance is that and we have to do it, especially the forthcoming election. For me, Nana Ziako has been Brumbunumo a flower de Cabela Saba. Yes, so I prefect ya. Your man less yebe also royal staffy. Your man Nana Eva Yenumyame
Bumbunine more or less like Bumbunine Queen.
Mabe, and something that we can do. I think it should be. I'm just going to table a proposal before the headmaster.
Yes.
Fortunately for me, I'm the EC something. So
you are the Charlotte yourself.
We organize it, and we have even seen some sort of progress because first, if only have a ballot box and and the screens now they put your trauma. But now we are getting there. So it is something that we need to. And as well, yes, but you prefect Prefect is a new normal. More Sama, the magistrate. And if there's some sort of authority, and we just need to deliberately and intentional. We should be intentional about some of these things. And then
if we say you traditional way, see so from the traditional immobile around it to come and swear. They come and just the magistrate swearing.
There should be. You see, I can't. But hopefully, yele, and Lala's working. Come from today. The head prefects and head prefect but for His Royal Majesty, Her Royal Majesty. We've started something of that sort. Clear. Meti, nekepomo even se nukune po yenye yeto abai ya jipu yepo iske ye yiwa campus mom clear no ka ye yi ko kudare no ya kure ye pija ye feta karo no prophet mo tin ye no bokọ maybe our traditional setting mom clear ye rekehirebe then answer na ya amrade ya ke on a day of this ye no great be na na ba amrade baga I'm very happy ke and am you go akmo ye amrade ye feel ke yezo de be ya. So say many I become bonua and to be odogo by meti we are here let's push that agenda to the headmaster, and I believe the headmaster is willing to raise the identity of the school and the good thing is coming with him it's clear. So we are ever ready, but then like I said, you see the school alone cannot be isolated. The school cannot be isolated. If the community does not want to, invest in some of these things.
Yes, community may. I'm sure the community, they've shown glimpses of Burma not being ready. Let's deal with the custodians of the customs and tradition, Medin and Amo. If they show some support over the years, okay, and I can remember communities, but they don't show any concern.
I believe and Ama will be willing to show if the school get closer to them.
And so start the big.
So the school,
but look at this. Queen mothers were marketing, and you are telling me, say yes, swearing in. Was all royal Juanezwa. You invite our queen mothers, they will not come.
It's a procession. They will come.
And that is what we will do this year, God willing. That's what we will do. And
fortunately for it, they come and say, John, I'm there, papa. It will be a case. Some of these things, if you are need that can, even if it did the beginning, you will see the essence of care, sacred pija, and that. Sometimes I be more than the knee. It care if you care the bad you bad. Nyawu ehianamo mu hia.
Yeah. Agency of okay. How is going to contribute to meeting there your school by no come on. Any the media care classroom. Anything outside classroom he doesn't want, he frowns on it. Clear. But school, it's not only about academics. It's not only about academics. Because a talent say nya wo school ke. Meti momo with their day mozumare, they should give you that conducive environment to operate. But made the day say be a sports you should be given that conducive environment to operate. And be made the day culture and those things. Yam come from home misko krake. Krabedeke Longwen, Abedeke Clemento Suarez mo. Minutes go benya like more teacher ni wo for the no. So it's not only about classroom, it's not only about wasi, it's not only about Kefraya also the be no. Your man no classroom there. They unearth their talent. You create body bone so poor pa after the tenure of Mr. Abbott, you need to make the focus more because through any picture, body bones.
The next 10 years,
in the next 10 years, we should be able to see a lot of developmental projects. The first thing we say, we have to even change the face of the school.
The one first thing should be the name, the proper writing of the name.
That one should not be a major. It's just about Nanamo.
To say the correct writing of the name is like this, not like this. So henceforth, the name should be like this.
They should push it, and we have MP, MC, regional minister who also love.
Now the entire changing of a school name from Inside SHS was done to Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes, with simple people.
Now called the proper writing. More.
But it will surprise many. Oh, I don't know, Mr. John. Yeah, what's the result?
Yes. So it's simple. Okay. Yes, along the line, yes, and Zania. So you couldn't make that office Konomaya Komo Bioka can care. More, we do my day. Kojo, the Kojo Samuel, the Venice Pelike, OJ, or say of Kelly offense. So this will be a simple issue.
So it's not something that we need to drag on this issue. No. It's just a matter of
yes. So we just need to.
But Richard, maybe answer na alcohol. Said John mentioned teachers they are not interested in anything aside academics. How do these people come by? Because I feel Kokrai, yes, schooly classroom is there, the main thing working here. So about 90 or 85 or 80 majority of time and focus should be on OZDB. But there are certain areas more we need not to neglect those areas more. You need to improve them. Maybe the improving a talent and a creative skills. Sometimes when we call ball, educate ball ball, but about games, mean more by training or ball here. Then a teacher has issue with the fact that Kokura wear class a training as an hour ball. If you talk about cultural display or care by rehearsals, and it's not like by rehearsals throughout the academic year. If you okay 2 months to the event or kabaye or zodibe and our teachers were there too. But baho 6th March and I cadet drills. Can't there's this regional drills. But baho a month before, 2 months before kabako training more. It does not disrupt classes. As you were there to community. Some of these things, I just don't get it.
Yes, so that is how the school community is to about a bit more, but also beline. So, also more. I mean, some more believe can work like Kubo more, yeah, better, also class. We just also need to have a way to tell others, okay, work class so a bit more, but so thank you very much for also in your Coca-Cola son or fundamental or son or Ma ya Hasadi all the way from Ghana. Empress, morning.
Good morning.
I'm
very well.
Akwaba. The blabber cordy.
Alright, I'm fine. Yes,
sir. One name. At the Senate. I cry your face, and pressure.
Pressure would go.
But in particular, yeah, the second semester. So you're done with second semester.
I'm done with
year 2, year 3. Then you are most true. You are most true. You are most school may I show. Oh, yes.
Moya Dangzimo say Asha. Quizzes and Kumaka say assignment. Chepa.
Oh, it is stressful, but Charlie, how is it? So far, so good. Just share with us, just within a minute, how you feel about the job and how more would you mind how you now see the job whilst in school.
Okay, thank you so much, and I'm glad Kev has from always, and it's always I'm always happy and very elated to be among a beautiful team like this. And for the school, so I know you guys, we've been talking and comparing Yekra school na Magla or Jumason. It is something that I have always been doing. To me, I see it care. It's always an opportunity to
add to the knowledge that you already had.
Knowledge you graduate again. Now sometimes you need to add up and integrate school handy ones and so I can work on one night balanced because I hear theory contain wafa I think I say one say a quick book saying into woman near back. It's all good. And I'm glad I'm back.
It's all good. It's all good, and we are also glad you are back. More energy, working it to support Jubamia and that cover it damn back. Cosmos over the weekend. Madam $1 that you would want to share with us.
Okay, so great. Over the weekend, as usual, I think one nkomomo we need not to get tired of mele the recklessness more your Yohanezo. On Friday, Yamana kutin na kamane kwen na ke yadaki. On Friday, nunuma. Kaunke yanya kali. E born inu kene Friday me e kali yana esi. Nti I had to plead with Brajoy them have a motor ma ojrai. Na yeju kwamsua kwamsua Polymer road kene. Yetu no okay one reckless rider be. He didn't care motor floor bana he died dodge pot a hard me say luali ya oma jema ya talipon hane ye anaka hane ye motor yon. I don't know where the concentration and the focus and the confidence came more. I was so cool with it more mama because if I had panicked and cause I'm continue and cause I'm me for motor poko boabi. Not Ezela. On Saturday, the Mulu Hanepe, Pragiama asa, Boko races.
Charlie.
Buluazo ye, Jema Kopeke, a pie home, Boko races. Mom for a Pragam or Chumano for Pragam Koda. Benya Benedica, my mam, da most mobile Praga and Nimco races, a be turn wope, Yabeke, Yenti, Nico races. Meanwhile, day in, day out, Pragama Belle, Praga Kodaze, a be ye woman be yajawu simply because of Pragia reckless rider be me manage dole wa guna do bypasses okay. In the Richard, I feel okay also speaking to anake talking about the recklessness of yemeli mamobo tuida kali anake motor anake Pragia ne aboboya on the road. It's one thing more we need not to get tired of. Kanke anunzura. I don't think we've ever had it in mind ke we are tired ke yenunzuro because yezike ekna yaun. I don't think we've ever gotten tired of eating earlier because ekna yaun. So I think speaking about those sort of you should never get tired of them just to help save money. So yeah, is there they are becoming dangerous day in day out and it's so serious.
In fact, the camera when it comes to reckless driving, especially Pragiama idea, we can't just stop talking about it, Charlie. I'm near the black boy on Bania, but for me, I've made it a point to many book and yeah, first of all, some club and the curriculum some more appearance or so. There are some specs be more me take it. We cannot say so many video. I did more. We are Sir John over the weekend.
Yeah, I think over the weekend, me Saturday, the mobile data be I was supposed to be at church, but then and yes, I'm in the paper be, and there was a pictorial evidence for more is me submit it, but then I learned something more. In fact, here in fair, I was supposed to get some pictures of some documents where GPRTU any assembly but Mohole Kokrabia was very firm. The my payment no holiday. Without my boss me, monk man come. Me yelum he say unless give me authority from my boss son. Me tell Kokrabia in fact. And they're going to how media, but nimbo ya about so. Okay, if you get people like him here, sometimes some of our information will be very, very safe. Meti kokrebe mizi di mo podi but mobile ya bazo pa say kama cars was be finde takwade station cars was be finde kan moto also takes from my bag. Yeah, there were a lady and a guy the mobile was in fact mine so I think riding in also driving in me Charlie Mame, the kum them musun like Mazame. Because Capamon care, do more come on. But I'm one of the here, special motor my. Bamwane, ye here be, miti, Mamuruam, them musum zam.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like a more falazo, no, so as Padnos a probra abalamo. But you can't stop them. You can't seem to stop them. Now, Miss Anke, the Ghana Police Service, I think they need to do something about it. They need to regulate. They need to have a body to regulate Ozomenize. Okada, there should be Okada Association. There should be Pragia Association. No, you see, but they are not effective because sometimes demands more. You will be dene. The last time there was this allegation,
the 500, yeah.
No, there was this allegation, although association Praga Association, they said they went to go and see the police. I don't source mama delene. Be regulate Praga to the extent even although those can be day 1 city 5 city 10 cities may depot. No, they should not take it from them. Bazabe is the they will come and pay something to them. They say no. If it's another banner say they people they say 5,000 semana. Do you get it? So because of that, matey, so the police is not helping the people, the association leaders to regulate the menene. And then 2, association is but then so most of them that to be they don't have time to sit down and plan for or so the police should help.
Police. Police.
No, you see the police is supposed to protect lives.
The Ghana Police Service is the reason Timo reckless riding and driving
and you see this one I can't go to the Nananum to say can Nananum Nananum teachers I can't get teachers the right people to call upon is the police.
You see elebenem mene abie ka ozo Pragia unjoko. Then somebody told me ye ozukwamo bedide wo boys be keputa hana. Pragia, most of the Pragia are being owned by policemen.
No, there's nothing wrong with
no. I'm not saying there's something wrong you. Is I Pragia there?
The chiaibo.
Dog by dog, no. And sana is actually a kokramo ede Pragia there wa hana is actually a luskwaya hana. Inti aba category coffee I'm fan the poker. Muna category of Pragia become possible and back you see, I think the earlier more your money and will policeman was okay, but they should check the come. It should not just be word of mouth you because the reason to move cry you
see it's because you have been too lenient on the police.
As you care, racist mama kind. As you like from Raku towards policeman. Because you care, but policeman but you can't 555 cities no done.
We've been very lenient on them. The municipal assembly, the MC, and we have been very weak. The Nanamo team, we have been very weak. That is why. Because some you crack jumbe ye. Cause the commander may report will sit up. And when the commander set up, I can you get transferred. Say I can transfer policeman boas and work here. Bonke de mabe ye uncle de be because you are here to serve. Mizibe be put they protect lives and what? Property. And when you sit there, take your 5 cities, 10 cities. Now everybody increase. Musical inflation can be there. Everybody increase.
Can be 5 people barely. But with 10 cities.
Not 10 cities. More do give you any say and when there's an accident too, they will see me also. I mean, so was uncle more music as reason. So are they here to protect lives or they are here to what? Cause our lives? Maybe I think it's not only the police, the municipal assembly. Yeah, why MC there is okay. But sometimes he sit with them. This is a problem. More affect am them waiting. In the minimum work more Sebio Bayan because of Ozomini. Yeah. Because of Ozomini. You can come moto age man. You can come Praga age man. But then there should be regulations.
Charlie. But there should be regulations. So a lot. Yeah, can work here. And the assembly, you did the cover for budget together with the law enforcers, the police, the city guard, and Mabahamua. Okay, by enforce. One has to do with be alliances. I be elementary. Two, umwakula underage man. Underage, my okay, jibumu wakane. Sometimes 14-year-old, 15, 16 need that pragma than you. Sometimes you do about so that's John. As we take my money over the weekend. I'm Empress. I don't know whether from Ngala to when did you arrive?
I came
yesterday. So I'm sure I leave. Any baby or topo na day. And we changes being any baby or
changes. Changes blood alcoholic, but her name. That is the only thing that I witness. Her name Muslim and it's come from a photos a man home.
No, motopo. It's got a casa hope moto,
yeah, Okada. Yeah, but we are still hoping there will be some changes on her name because the job is a her name is priority. That is the only thing I spotted.
LBC is submarine mabo because say submarine fear mabo. And I can you go for any way the bay udri no. Submarine mo food way ship mo
no udri me say you can
oh say ship submarine me yes be say ko. And by just say a subway train mo go azibe.
Yeah.
Because you won't Azrael malabo abe. Oh Azrael malabo abe.
Okay. See, Melaba say your fan newspapers come and you be near but before then Richard Foga, I don't know, Sir John, so yeah, me say to them Ministry of Environment and Science and Technology. And the president nominee, Dr. Zenato Ajima Rawlings, the MP, particularly the Ishalia found I
you see, Mizzy, I mean, I'm a KBS, I'm clear, but then they say, Arga Swanaka Balacha, where you are the 20 media. This is here, so answer cave the end. 4 years in Julian would have concluded KB by 10 but then maybe presently there will be reshuffling and then nuclear come on if you work able. The Okuya Crow is still crown like a portfolio bill and rational more believable rakene. Say a clear the Bedicare national security. Charlie, it involves a lot.
Yes.
Mom clear meti. Up a big work it should not be just a rush to decision. And the motive is is a background in medical medicine. I'm clear. Then along the line, certificate courses be war security, some diploma be war. Gakapo the KBO a GAFC. I'm clear. And I admit ye clear that's a background papa and madam as a bias one. There be more ya to him. Meeting peace defense, say a cry a boy. I don't know whether she has been on a committee on that to that effect. One, meeting meeting say another circle kind. Unfortunately for us, but I don't know whether it's I mean more needs circle can. Unfortunately for us, but fortunate for the decision maker. Meeting can be anywhere. I don't know. Is it the same place mobile fighting? I'm saying.
For environment.
Yes, but but Lance.
So if that's the case, then it is fortunate for us. Me expect yan to zebe more treatment is more papa ke ni nyim wetine. Eva the fight against Galamsey.
Okay.
However, Miss Sanke, I was make papa kebrane. I'm a be no to the jamada. Say I don't care quick dia problem ye face where environment you know dear I'm going to the German but may ye jima say if you really meant care because also portfolio I can name Mutala Muhammad wa
yes
but if anything we should do something in honor of Mutala Muhammad Meti, I think it's a good call. Then the defense minister, the new one, I'm told he was at that portfolio deputy. I think President first time between 2015 2016, he was
Kenneth Gibbet.
Yes, he was a Kenneth. So if
the experience that he has,
yes, experience that he has, and then he's also known to be a security analyst, and so he has his own approach towards security issues more. So the call is a good call.
Religious affairs. Religious affairs.
Religious and cultural. Chieftaincy.
It's local government.
Yes, you know,
Mahama Yarga, majority leader. Scapula, Baba Homa, Busa North,
yes,
James Agaga.
Mahama Yarga is an astute Kafra politician. So a place like this shouldn't be a problem to him. He should be able to handle it.
We'll talk about one trivial issue that has to do with an imam calling for people to be when it comes to religion and stuff. I see if they speak against our prophet, we'll look at that particular. But I'm looking at Mahama Yarga, religious, local government, chieftaincy and religious affairs. He has a lot to do.
Yes, I can say at the compact.
Yeah.
About 3 ministerial previously, and it has a lot to do, but with me experiencing I think you should be able to with the help of directors at the various sectors, you should be able to handle this without much of a problem.
But there's Ghana because chieftaincy issues are we going to see a new phase where conflicts are being resolved?
You see, chieftaincy issues, if we don't take care, even if Jesus Christ becomes the minister for chieftaincy, you see the answer their clashes becomes a source of income for my money. We'll continue to do that. Is it this thunderstorm? There's this poem by Sam Clark. Yes. Yeah, confusions, especially on that. Policeman work more but would it's because of your confusions, you. Yes, but would you policeman work but would you it's because of your confusions near the me because they get money from it. I can be they'll talk to you. Educate them more dinner. I'm great. I'm the young Rebecca. Yesuban Benti. Charlie will continue to have problems, and if God Himself comes down, still will have problem with our chieftaincy. So we should have a change of mindset and the heart. That's all.
Okay, I'm more impressed. Richard for Dr. Zanato is in.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were saying an NDC found a appointment and people were tipping her for the defense ministry or Juman.
Yeah.
Fortunately or unfortunately, but new area and a new portfolio. Masuya Mahama Yarga now leaves the majority leader positioning to head chieftaincy, local government, and religious affairs.
Yeah. Friday, I think Friday after my last paper, we did a submission. After the submission, when I was heading towards home, yeah, I saw the news, like it was a breaking news. So now I felt so happy because one, she's a woman, and this is women empowerment, and most of even NDC man, the other political parties, they were rooting for her. Since Dr. Manibwama Zulumoye, and then we were all rooting care. The president would even appoint her to be the what is the right word for this? Like she should act as the defense minister until KB can back in uniform. And so that was what we were all looking at. But even though say defense crown in your environment, I think as Sir John Lee Bizani, environment and lands and natural resources, they work to hand in hand because I remember the Mutala Mohammed and that's why 8 minimum. Yes, more so it was his duty care they will work hand in hand with the Galamsey issue. And see, she being a woman, that is number one. And I am so happy that some of us, aside political or politics, yikla many summers or parliament. I remember one day I school, I the program and my question time. My only okay. I'm from Ahanta West and Honorable Kukwa at the MP, and I raised some issues and she even advised me, no matter what, I should just look up. Now I'll get there and see her being appointed as the Minister for Environment. It's nice. Now, found there. It doesn't matter. So found there, and I say if she doesn't deserve to be there, she will not be there. And see, Dr. Zenato Admiral has been someone more. She's a cool woman. Despite many in class, I think last year or the last 2 years, there was this issue of Parliament more. One of the members of Parliament during Parliament proceedings in Mahanike, daughter of a murderer, said, I felt so bad. Like, I felt bad though. I felt like the thing affected me emotionally. And so even in one of our presentations to Crown, we really were class care. This is something that has been happening going on more. I think as Male, we shouldn't, even if the people used to know his dad to be a murderer, quote and unquote, it shouldn't be something that it should be a discussion at Parliament. So that opportunity and get this environment ministry, I think Malice Maze Yekla na see okay. And also the Mama Yaraga has been appointed as the Minister for
Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs.
The chieftaincy issue,
Wagana
Mama it has always been my quote. A man who wants to be kept will always avail himself to be kept. It is here for your chieftaincy issues. So chiefs see, but they would avail themselves for Asumjika. They are not our chiefs, they are not kids. Even Pokra here, they are here. It is if our your chiefs may your traditional counseling. There are some issues going on now. They have to wait for a minister or any other prominent person to come in before they would sit up there. Then I think it's high time. And see, Mama Yaga is also good. I'm sure. Okay.
But NDC wouldn't they lose an experienced legislator in terms of leading the majority caucus in Parliament?
But James Agaga is also good. And I'm sure with guidance and others, he has been in Parliament. It's whatever be the proceedings for Parliament, he's been watching. And Mama always say, we are always ready to learn. See, as time goes on, every day you need to learn something new. I think
when Afin Marking was coming, a lot of people raised issues. After forcing, they raised issues, but they lived up to expectation. So we should create opportunity for people to also come out.
Exactly. See, more opportunities so many. We always see, say the Kenya. We need to be unpredictable. Is a Nikanya, is a Kenya. I'm a Nick crowd doubt. Say is a Nikaya. Now, even if say Bakra, na a bar, a buy a Jumaya, a Beponi, any GD but because he was given the opportunity in my press campaign. I think my president the president knows what he's doing. And see, whatever be the case, I think saying the cause, but me only concern your environment. So if the woman has been chosen,
you should work hand in hand.
Bring something on board.
Innovative ideas to curb the Galamsey issues.
It is Africans.
Wow, so that is Empress for you. She's happy Zenato at long last has been nominated for that particular ministry and hope she will deliver. And that is a see it your politicians say they will sit down, then we'll delve into the discussion proper. Now, we are looking at the claim by the NPP, our democracy is under attack. I see these questions, whether indeed democracy is under attack. You don't know So yeah more Akwaba. Streaming live from Agona Ngada in the ADP building, and you are still watching Costa Morning, and then one in Babani Wazi, the NPP in the NDC. Will be delving into the discussion. Now, what we are discussing is our democracy under attack as claimed by the New Patriotic Party. But before them, we look at the best school in Ahanta West, for the matter in Akonanda. It's Greater Grace School. If you have a chart, Mapakani School there, and then we recommend the Greater Grace School for you. Nafa or a Kobamane one also Yamveni more yellow discussion. Yellow bro. Now, for the New Patriotic Party here in Ahanta West, the Nasara coordinator for the New Patriotic Party, Alhaji Abu Sofiane Waki. As also Mr. Samokuju, popular known as the Ghost. The communication officer hopeful for the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, in Ahanta West. Mabahi.
Yeah.
Babo Koye. But when you okay. For Ghost me, why I know power, so I don't have any issue. But the Nasara coordinator, but drama really. And when you pick up,
and I can't any problem. Yeah, Mahama, so you manage the country, Baba.
Maintain my contract because after election, but no one you look fresh,
make okay.
I
enjoy pa. I enjoy Talamasi.
Kaku, what you know, Kokunenum Anna, and Timabiza. Mzabu, Kenya Nidia.
Oh, Bokola.
Bokola. Mr. Squire. Right after opposition, but opposition may to be happening, but it may be opposition here because Aban Papa.
Bazabaka. Okay, my name is Betty. The devil was a Betty. Say, I never buy say, a value. The more Betty. And the devil, Yamin from the Danny Auntie. So, under more position, okay, I'm enjoying life better than when we were in power. And I remember me. You see, my mom and Tima, Mamma will look fresh. Don't you? I can move to down when you down can my mom to fool. Until say, I concur with it all this outfit in a say, Muluazim Conasa, and I can push him butter. Yeah, I'm going here. Yes. But I mean, I had me. Yeah, in this Wakania, Waka. Why you can't? I'm not a fete. Hamity, Yaman a chat. My Sumazone, Mukro manageable. Eddie Mahama, Eddie Mahama, Mahama. No, I can become to call, but he goes Mahama to Mahamato.
$1 DT.
$1 was young. No, but a fool. It occurred to Balabamo. So, but Balabamo, chop on Zoka you. Aha.
Financial wisdom cricket. Apaka to phone. First, okay, dear me. Say, Eva.
Like constant income.
Constant income, be. Marco Rakava.
Kofuale Kale.
Meti any also dear. Ne. Kutukurum.
The issue, Baba.
Because it's liability. Liability and Kabaka. Yes, the Diame Bakake. Meti Mami. Minya, Jakin Bay, Sarah Mokra, but I'm looking at creating that. Don't go near a conquer.
Yeah, where and Ezekiel, don't you? Carl, it did lose local.
Yeah, necessity.
It doesn't it doesn't take the fact
more money before I could call.
No.
Something more. Some money to Cali.
Yes. Now, something now you're to account and the full lady 15 cities. No, we can that point
So what you're saying, it doesn't matter what you have.
Mozo penance me buy. And last week.
The president in my bed is law.
Last week, no Mozo penance me buy. Mujuri.
Elekani awaya jokwane.
Zimaba. I'm going da.
Yeah, the politicians.
Na abai ya ufu.
Mujuri cover ya. School me okane. West side. Pragara nko. Mentia. I will for parents about what the full. Mate be menda rampo mazane efa e kalo ni kokoko school ni. Itu full nti e back kalo. E su praga. Now have you measured the risk involved it?
Pagama we just spoke about it.
Yeah.
It's not
So these people they are causing more harm than good to us.
Speaking for my party and Handamba, I always want to be candid with them. I want to call them kind. Kale dole ni fuele joko meka. Mami, my become brother by politics. Because the bill me any zero control. Quite easier. Ni meka is also easy my control. Scambella mo is a 15. Some is also mokra me refer back. Awaya. My president John Mahama yene 2 cities may
he was
right. Me eleka. So let us be candid.
By the time we were leaving the office,
the
dollar was what?
How
much was dollar when we were leaving office? Compare that to the fuel and compare it to current fuel and the dollar rates.
Oh, but have you forgotten the fact that time may fuel went down drastically. From where? From
2016.
From where?
2016. When we took over 2017. From where? Fuel was 90 per liter.
Where you left it? And I mean, it came to a time because the drivers start me fuel equal. Ibiela should reduce fares. And I'm doing yeah, Iran, Israel, US.
Hey, Master, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Calculate the kilometers from here to Iran. Calculate it.
No, also you
give me the actual figure. Your president said it. Also, join the Ukraine and this war. Master, don't just put that Ukraine to.
That even so okay. That even so okay. We are very prudent management because more with the Ukraine, ne Russia, media. Ibieba.
About Ukraine, Russia, you had this shouldn't
still, your president said it. Your president even he made calculation from Ghana to Ukraine.
I'm not going to run away from what we said. But make a scampala make us right in the world stage.
It is bigger than what happened. Is that what you're saying?
It has no influence
because
Russia, Iran fighting with US has never no influence or never effect on fuel prices. Don't tell me
it has always have effect on us.
Hey, but video. Master, what can I say that topic
you? Some is also refer na done baumia jokuma bangale.
Womna fuel ya.
We ye moti ye kwa mada.
Fuel ya.
Mama
me ho packet. Ya mada me ka say ko ka ko. Me ho mada. Me say me ho
me packet okay. Me packet.
Ah, you people
when it comes to fuel. It time reju me ye moti NDC MPP. Okay, dear to care.
Politics.
We have no control over that.
Then advise your president.
And when you don't have control,
advise your president over not MPP. No. Give that advice to President Mahama, not MPP. It was President Mahama
because
what?
Have I a politics Kampala?
No, I'm not the boss of it. I'm just referring to what you have said already.
Future will also call upon you.
My man.
So it means that both MPP and this, what you are saying, okay, certain things we no control, like the exchange rate, like the fuel, and politics.
My brother, My brother,
I think it's a good
now,
call.
You know, he has made his point.
Because
let me come in.
make
He has made his point. Let me come in. Say, and there,
Uncle,
Mama, for in here,
Politics, yeah.
what I'm trying to tell him is that you should give that advice to Mr. President Mahama.
How?
Because I don't know catch him there. So Russia, Ukraine, one more point. You're gonna for every home.
Yeah.
Have you calculated the kilometers from Ghana to Russia?
Yeah. Politics.
And Ukraine, and then about fuel. So, and if you are here telling me that the war between US and Iran has affected the crude oil, the price of crude oil, massa, you are not being fair to Ghanaians. Go and approach to Ghanaians. Oh, your president. And you are here defending your president. Hey, massa, share, President Mahama on to fuel. And government appointed them to fuel. Tell me what can we pay the expenses. And to win more. And the Assembly Banama, or Jim may be working because of a voting team. And then it's like there, Mama and fuel and your
President Mahama.
Then stand on behalf of President Mahama and send apology message to Ghanaians.
Mahama. On the woman who can't watch Ghana TV.
In your president, you want a voting team. I'm one go school there. School there. You can't rest a war. I can't walk into on Ghana for and Iran and Ukraine. No, all not Ghana. One community. Iran and Ukraine. One now Ghana.
And so now
Mr. Host, my advice to him is that he should advise President Mahama to come and apologize to Ghanaians. Other than that, we cannot say that Iran and US war. No, I'm a fuel control. The reason why they keep on increasing fuel prices. Now the fuel barrel $70 per barrel. But then you have to fuel 15 cents per liter. Yeah, no call 100. Those days to fuel. Well, world market, you know, or yeah, $100,000, you know, for per barrel. No, or yeah, only 14,000 per 14 currencies per liter, and the oil 70,000. 70,000 per barrel, 70,000 per barrel now. Oh yeah, $70. So. But then you have to fuel 15 what kind of liters? 15 Ghana per liter. Well, but this is like 18 Ghana per liter. Make us mama. If you want Ghanaian to respect you, don't go there. Don't do this.
What
Now, but man, because I know you to be very decent man. Help collection. Man, won't come before. Yeah, catch it. Oh, you're kind. You can hear. Gonna fear for one child. Simple. But you are here defending there.
But you are still looking
at it now. You are not being fair to Ghanaians.
But again, Orika going forward. And they both MPP and
no, okay, the master. I mean, who platform in on Ghana for on behalf of President Mahama. I'm saying, oh boy, what's with Mahama? Other than that, I will not bear it.
I think just 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Munia. Fuel Nasam. Abanaba. Ye na ye die politics. Ye implications so ye na ye de no ye hu na. Send out na ha no rekadama. No, to the channel so much better than Hamaka Moka. So if America, if one now will it change and put on your more 30 seconds away. And America trade chief, will it change any day. I believe Dra and some be on Managana. Yen ye to tumen and yen to yen determine the prices of it. On what day a day of politics. Nempu say Ukraine and Russia cook. Enti awentu ma manage emma petrol samano hwe baby okoduri na President Mahama aba Russia Ukraine ontwem Iran Israel and the US so aba pay no na still we are able to control prices of fuel dama oh dey boy abadu because so wa broda by now yet to fuel 150 cedis when you have to America na and President Mahama, or your batan, but no door money, no money than accommodating. Or the measures are bad. We you to see the dear few ma Yeboto ni nyina do.
Well, look.
There, sabe
For how long?
Odruso.
For how long?
For how long in the Canada?
2 months.
For how long in the
What
Canada?
has changed?
Kiti mpoa. O yes na kra.
What do you want?
It tells you. It tells you.
What did Dumsela view without what are you telling me?
How sensitive
Let me sit
and
down.
how
Let me sit down.
a listening government, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC are. Mampede munye nete for all team in Atia singing. Politician, Odru baby, a young man no quarrel on day. Mamba can wahad. What's an ambassador bamedi bisa? Enter America to ready day. Baby, we drew. Yakade ya de politician. Ya yini me pefe amen only hina and their phone no tea ya Google says yala. Yebo in some American United we have no control of it now. And only yenje, let you the better way.
Okay.
Or man, you able to be out of it.
Okay.
Because what the Russia Ukraine and could do 17 plus. But John Mahama Israel, Ukraine, but still,
So
we are better
external
managing
factors. NDC is facing a bigger threat and other issues more than what
the man Samana, what's now working. Dr. Baumia, then candidate. Or the bull see a bin mando, a bra yawo abando, or the catcher again. In America, there's some who should
go. I think about just 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Take that too.
Seconds. I hope to get my share.
Just 30
no,
seconds.
Hey, you see, my brother. I know him to be a very decent man.
That is why I'm being decent and plain to the people.
So, I'm not expect there. Ghana for, Anta for, yes, sir, over or Abraham and Boninchan. There, or the Russia Ukraine war, no, or the year campaign team people were petrol, no other votes. Nande, if you are Russia Ukraine war, no, on tray. Another one so Abakawa, and put in any wedding. No man who dare. A fear must be for your president. Do you get it? Another one who be my Ghana for. But you are here defending and they. There is no single day. Presidential candidate, President Mahama, former vice president Baumia, can you baby card there? Ebola Ghana heading. Nebula there Ghana. Of course, we did not have any single. I think you see.
And there are some things that they are on my finger. Urban mediocre politics. When we sit on bigger platforms, that is why I'm telling you there.
I like
you want some baby, it went back and hunted all of us as politicians.
So I had politics.
That's
one corner I want you to go there. But
which corner are you?
I want you to use this platform and tell Ghanaians that
what are you talking about? When you came to manage this economy to a junk status, did you beg Ghanaians? What are you talking about? Did you beg Ghanaians? When people were in shops buying, and they will call them to wait because new prices are coming for that same good that is accent. Were you in Ghana? We are managing this economy better than you. So be quiet and let us do that. Make the back and forth. When we do it,
maybe you don't want us to have a decent program.
This country, it's about time. We need proper communicators, proper people who will be genuine to the people of this country. Especially when it comes to things that we don't have control over them.
Okay.
That is what I'm
talking about. 4 minutes. My brother, promise me that you have a decent program. Just give me that. Just give me that promise because I'm on 3 seconds. I'm 3 seconds. So just promise me we will have a decent program. Just promise me we will have a decent program. Just promise me because I know you to be a decent guy. But I'm the collection. I put kind of boom.
I expect you to be candid.
I expect you to be candid.
viewers there or a decent man to say oh yeah the media and this what I no yeah
I expect you to be candid.
abada when you can there kwana na mpeda me nu okoyen there hwe omane ye omna hu isabata mpemfu nu wo lead adabo bi a ye nchirima so ye batua do se ye nya from open mahama mo ye me ye onpo there abaya president you had an opportunity to become 3 months president. The following year, you were voted in your 4 years, which is 1 term, president. Now, you couldn't have any message than 10 Ghanaians there. To call we see. You can there, or the how about yourself na. Of course, Ghana for can be. Na jahaka there, I make a mammy there, some mammy in full plane that. Nakacha mammy there, 50 Ghana Ukraine no, a quan wa. So some coffee being work. There's no way that all can Ghana fuel. I can fuel person man into fuel. Oh, my brother, you are decent man.
What is
behave? What
is your point?
In there. Na say awo ababanum. Na US Iran wo kwa. Obanden no ka fuel. Obanden no ka fuel. Hwe say your power. It's about into question there. Them corner you yes. That platform masa behave. Behave. Let me now.
Go small.
Enti my brother. Enti mamle kan there. Enya platformer enwa man ka de amanye pe vote nti e be kan sama ososeno enye eyinu na wodi gay campaign na enye inu ma de what you about me what support gay na and the gay why and why you see oyen sebo wo ka wodi tuma won tuma ye ho hwe e bia na wo ka de Russia and Ukraine war or Russia or how about you or for tape to ho ka kwati the kilometer difference between Ghana and Ukraine mo ka de nti se wo kwa onye kan abade Ghana wo kan de se to ba omi a ba me baba jige atu enti no mo to ba omi ense be ble wo kan wo tum and the gay why abade ho on pocho parliament bill ko parliament abade no ngeso ye fa ho they rather give the media men nkofo bia wan ngeso fo wo ye wo nkofo wo ye afeto to NDC wo ye CEOs ni media personals no wa ma opportunity no butum po oboge wo dawru wo radio da won tum bra bia this people. That is them. Until we can't say my advice is that say to me, see the way Baumia has been has run decent campaign.
And with your advice,
to me. So my advice is there. Say Petuma, Mr. And I'm not sure every Afro Mahama Obia you are any parliamentary candidate be all Petuma no on for to Mahama. Nse mo kan. Because o kan papa no ba no. O kan bona we ba no. Ntimi ni eti na ga make oh obenya dan platform etiefo ana ehwefo ohwen mesra meje pese mama nanim na masega nafo na ebia kan hantaman de me pese mama kan no wan kan ye going forward no mama yen for yam yosam
okay
I'll be with you but you are here defending your president.
I think it's okay my yanko
you
think if
you have your 3 minutes sit down let's discuss the main topic.
So in other what we are looking at is that the MPP claims the democracy is under attack. Mr. Tuodo. Yes, last week an MPP staged demonstration.
Good.
Na were petitioning a ban saying the democracy is under attack. If MPP for Kadama, opera watch them.
My brother, that's it. I'm there, baby. I'm not going to some fever, and I'm French chimpo, ma, what's here for? And Bevis a conola often one. No, I didn't. I'll try kaka. And you know, all the few where I would dream. Native Nangasa, one of wash a hand. So could you know, filling station, water for until what can was much.
So you
but at time meeting I said
Monosoka democracy no one.
Remember on Saturday all collection ntino atie for mobile I won function na mo mamlekani da me demonstration na MPP aben wo ye enya people go PMP na kan wo join also me some political parties bia oyi one reps there ombra mo join na Ghana for hu da onye MPP go tin na wo ye den ama no wo ma wo ho che ho na bibi ho bi nya bibi anko ya obaka wan rather obaka wan aso awu yetin hwe ayawe pa de entino ma amemba as MPP no make sure that our democracy now is attacked. You know it. You have seen it. Abada. Ye wo manyima mbla odo oyo kwanjin no mbra no bubu obi bubu de mbra nan kan hwe me ka asem bi de ye represent ma amehu si se do hu hwe o
say but some police enquire there a police van and national security from Medina you go from Medina wall down wa but mo because this is democracy is an attack e dey case mpo na with the police babacho so I fear for my life. Let them go and see before I'm president Bochwala. Because I sure you have security over Yoko, over national security, over police. You see?
There, now, please,
last time I met this man on one star radio, and I made the same assertion that one ma'am, because we are not safe. You and I, even you, the host, we are not safe under this regime. Because until I catch there, Mama MPP nimba catch there, democracy is an attack. What are they? You say between musro, until I'm like that, one go share about thing one day, one far Yoko from making a what? One far Malamia Benedumada. But Mujina make say I, but I'm put my catch there, man can be a man, talking about Bacham. And of course, I'm a Fibam, this is a Mwaba there, Moko do bear, Moko station there, my catch him wife there, what's the watchman, one some hobby. Now, Obian home with the man with it. And so when I'm messing with the more, one from Motun Macao, a jelly of Macao, I tell Alasan. Camila Lasana, we jail no man mafuma when mobile people no all because also waka a smoke person who fee. Abada, we are not safe and in this country.
Okay, Chaton.
You see?
So
we are not safe. Until I'm looking, Nakobada as communicator. Meteha, Merakasa, Oya Kabem Kebi, on no baka, on your case Biamum, but I'm a there. I know the police will hunt me. Oh, the Yoko hunt me. So I don't mind. I don't make no that. And come on, Yoko. But I beg you, but what can the police mafam? Because my cousin, my cousin, mama, my bona bado. On si suda. Let them come and arrest me. Moi. Now what that? Only then. And the money you owe me, you do castle. But we rather pay tax. You to tax ma a bank. Na say you be nkoye, na say me 2000 maka. What more here? Then we should stop paying tax. If that is the case, my brother, we should stop paying tax because we must scared of focus to the money. Number bungo tax, number bungo tax one year, and then you may be uncoy in a meka, na a batchma. Is that what it does? Hey, share on young one. My brother, the matchman who there, once you see, that is the blood of NDC. And believe me, I don't know what's the say. It is do I choose to film my own about to one hour?
No,
correct. So, I be so, mammy. There, why you dress one count? Or bandana see?
Why then?
Why you dress one count? Won't say
why
you dress one cat? Or bandana buy?
That can be answered.
And what is in the gym? I can why you go? Watch out. Take it from me. Watch out, because that's why you get.
And the rolling switch of the regimes.
Oh, military regime tell me. PN is not even one time. I can why you get? Watch out. Listen, instead of hey, why you dress one count? Nah, why the work can we? Your man, Obi Kade, Obi, yeah, the AI man amount say, Bill Bono say, Dumso is back. What's it in panel? What? Me was in the sumo. Subhanallah. Okay, I'm going to find this for one. I am telling you. Say, I'm going to yen deep pepe. Obi, because say, Okasa Mendis Nibiano will have his or share. Being a punishment because you the Muslim now, you what the bring more kono. E wunda was waba. Nke there, sana, in the sumuna of my modernity that move most to car hospital as a result of Dumsono. No, what the muskedi. In the Rabatugua. Na say a son of buy. Na Obika Dumso is back. That means watch it. I'll be so home. I'll be so be animal. Now, Mama share adata kumi. Abati wadi yen. Owo fie. Onye ni ti fie. Na so sekiti ko buna bu bran. Seri dem nyama nyina. Abadi investigation. Abadi onye film. So who there a very vocal telling Ghanaians the right thing to be done now. Of course, abandoning now. They have to try every means to make sure that what silence or the police or the hansel say echo abandoning there. I abandoning there. Who so pa? Adam na yoko babacho brutalizing everything. Hey, anka on mine na. Ye na you to me there. Ke me ke abani be bo hanti. Ye som no. Wasan akafa. Eka wa yowa. Nso won kan bi wasan aba. na wo che nkofo na mabada minim de anka ofi yefi military regime no and the PNDC no yefi me no aban bi bai ye party democracy aban bi baby o e party democracy aban so aba e party democracy na wo so de ma aban wo so na baby o nti obandan na aban na okwe na nsia no no onye de ma de no na wo bai a onam da dem efi dem root ni munti so de de ma de no baby em de ende se e kan wa dwun pa oda wo chew maka boje o tukwa no nka mi de ka yetie se e boni mpo ana wo hu da bibi nkoye won wa you just call with the ye be hin o ha yin odun komo anamba so even if ambampa at times they go to court and God give them bench warrant then they know that bafa anamba
yeah the face here we say
but in the match in the what time na tukwa no oguni mase why the man tell me Kraboaje all because you're very vocal he speak for MPP and rather telling Ghanaians what is being done in the way and other way 1 year no nti Ghana fo ohuotu nti odo wo silence no yafa wuntumi ni din ye mfanto ho abafa chama wuntumi there illegal mining I will not go there the judgment mean kebi but yam fan there illegal mining why watumra na wache ahata wasiampo eyinum won gam say ya won mo na wache no wona what is scale gam say for ho no
what allegation no
endis for
ebetuma bobi ni
endis for na was black last time be say no no be so no bi was when you express black washer no one nam gam say site what is ska say edi ni ban sika abana are you not encouraging gam say won mo na wache ye won bo bi di Joseph Yamin abanga u say ni so wana alasa abanga u say wana abasa no to won why dem say no what can one na
I had na make them allegation you know na me say betuma bobi ni
mama odin
abemeti
mama odin
menka
mama odin no
security ho
mama odin no and mabada I'm tell I'm make say me down here must say what it
oh menka say gra oh
and this for hunter was her so when you
alleged hunter was and this for you
so when you national security when Naimos obia muno was say what yes no be express black na she no waka am pick up no name no was say na MPC day na timi kwa this is MCC day dam gam say ni na say amon sika even if we are not destroying the forest on abada badimpo no amon sika oba show machines onyim ti don ka yenyim ndo ka wona any sifo kiti moto cha what you gam say site what show ko for machine because amon sika nti what you want to me no mbere de wuntumi de okan but obedi on kan na bada bam chewade eyi ni wo ba banim na opuni o police man where what try no wo ba where then o throw lawyer fu use cause about terms of offense no consequence then check case wuntumi ntiado we draw them cases back at forcing no court or draw cases back this man Mambi kan so many cases are no abandoned fufu already or try one Bank of Ghana yeah try one okay corporate before yes corporate before Bank of Ghana no case wo ho yeah try no say abana edin be yedwuma pepepe you will not file ade ofra no no ni press kwai na enyi na amfim na au nkofo de wojimda na ebe be kiwo film said na ntamakro mami o convert no 10 solid years wamba wo ba be nimpe gram tumefulu kan waka e na say oja ofurase na kan ofurase na asamka je oja kan untum ka biem
enje ka
na mami obai wo nkesa fie na wase otuhwilim bocho amna ya wo rehu na mami tuhwi no yela bisa una tam na abana da wona o commit 10 years no na appeal court no nuwa tam na yi ni mo bontoa no wo kan de dame appeal court na de judge sina no wo de nim nti wo ba wo de be hiham in fact when you put no kre chief of staff want to be
CJ.
Chief Justice, want to be the matter of you. One can no answer. Mammy no way. I born a mammy here. What are we if you are? Because they want to fix their people there so that will hunt other opponents. It's no way to con few. No other chief Buffon by. Appeal court. Why you was so and what kind promise we can there? I quote and so what in Toba also any lawyers in or judges no be anya betel one for the education oba what show in appeal court. O do go go. And when we for term code bra. He say they go for go appeal court. Enti no eba e be ko asama. Ma me no be no nifi na order. Won so to film no yale. No call appeal court. Why then? Why question them 10 year committee we if you work. This work. No dey if you work. Na mom obi de na we mbele dino ah no komo no na nipa no o say but nde onam de won na opare de won go fegu appeal court won ntino na obandama awori ye MPP ni a ana ye MPP ni etimam ni a wasam de ekoya papa wa ma jail na ekọ na nka hwe ma mfa alasa Camilla na de nyamfa nto ho sebe am je me kasa me se wa horoba ah ana ma no fata wa asemi onye ne kwa no o den o de court o defamation case only no jail me Camilla Lassan no so am penako for no a lawyer na no a president no so if there na onye mbo de adwuma nka sam je mfi nkom jail na aba semina Sam George wan kan cha akufado aba semina atufo semina wanka okuto abra kwa aba semina wan kan fa akufado ho even the whole Achim tribe the whole Achim tribe when then one castle on the way Achim officer including Ochihen the whole Ochima hen aba semina you careful no am penako for do no ofida nyam brother be adwuma anya pepe obaya because you could have jailed all these people. Sami Jenfi, wana ekutu da blakwa, had na drusunum, you see, dame Masintele, you Masintele no catch president, Baumia, all the Placona. Everyone came on the Placoda. No, too much for Placonity, no, this about Benelim, or the BS, no, a post. And I have Masintele now, on the way a woman is scared of one channel of also the Kodia, Saman Trobea. Obi and BB. But in there, I can't do something pa or do ko jail. I can't send president fide e gunu fian or do ko jail. Nti ma bada maybe onyam na dem transit on make tell our democracy is attack na wasuma one national security force president on ma fa na ma kan kwat Ghana fo.
Okay, mamko communication officer hopeful for the NDC na Hunter West. Mr. Sam Okujo ghost na do the friend. MPP say democracy is under attack. Is that the position of Aban and NDC Swana?
Muni amadase. Na urban politics ayele ya mbra oye constitution, the 1992 constitution that you use. Oma ho kwande se timanim na brebi na free da onya wadawa echo demonstration. Oyetre editre upa MP ma orokod. Na there was a bottle there. Sebe yani kabi mamin kabi. No ho atwachema. Inti na worokod ohon oya na kakra. Yetimani under His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yehunu moko do bebre. One journalist, our friend Manasseh Azuri. Nankasa put back out because of Nejumo Yenti. His life is under threat. In a yenim journalist binuma. Ona mano oro kodo of mana banamwinti. Sabi wutu. With if your man gane nankasa oni munia yan democracy na you're practicing as it could be woman oka freedom of speech naso de ye your man Ghana de yan culture de ne dipefe de kasa biara Erican owo de ma no ho oye once titrimpo sere kachire penyene bia enti omana ye woman ehyia wonyanko erekasa mo de ye hina yete ase as a people nye de baby a awu freedom of speech o shasen
Hona.
oho no bi so ne de o shase nti se erekasa za chiro obi a culture as Ghanaians o de ye hwe munua nkofo wa abobo won din de watch one ne dem nti wo call them demonstration munua it's about high time we look at sabi wo say to me a video sisa mampeni ahorba
Sami je video no so.
Baba oh munua elka say meti ha mankasa iyo eboko wasem because obobo ame obobo awo so daachi
Mo ye de no mbo me
because ye politics
mo ye.
sure say a video sabi brother awe ye host in there Mishia no misha wa horba. You have every right to call on the police. Boy.
No, na defamation.
But I have to call on the police. And now no maswa mutum dia court direct.
Yes, these are civil
Because
cases.
I assault. Say eshama horba or assault.
Verbal assault.
Yeah, or assault, whether verbal or what, or assault. I can call on the police to arrest you. Or I can decide also to go straight to court. Remember, because there are two angles of this issue. Either there, I am I will decide to go to the police for verbal assault or directly to the court. The court, it has happened. Now, in Mageli, this girl was able to call people there. Obibiaro Bonjo, Mahamana Nagel. Sabi say for Fenja. Won't
Na wo ko akufo de man ko akufo de man mo won fa ye no pombo no mkom ana be kayo
I like mommy
me kayo
enti sabe no ye ahoba na nkwati mpa okay you be fanda but this one you have went beyond insulting and now threatening yetimani mo and papa bi o friend Ken
Sam Jefi
Ken Ejapon oye MPP ni mapa okwoti the radio do TV do ka kire do BPR obohu journalist a wo friend no we we friend ni den po journalist ya Ken Ejapon Ameswale medase okwoti na a platform like this nyame adom yanzu yenye okay do BPR no obohu boy no nkunu o de na picture na de kire under their watch, under democracy, under His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Boy, no sisi yala. Or him fa. We kuni, we wu, but we janayan, we janam maframa. And the condition of the wife and the children are not known. Ono mubina sama okwatsene. Inti mampene munu yechi asenye Camelan, he went far. He went far by instigating people to kill the first gentleman of the land.
So mere insult wouldn't have
caused anything. But when you instigate, here Rwanda kon don't get kitty be.
Some Jefi person of no kwa na wa.
Osase e wakasa on record from Sami Jefi nkojina baby ala nke de wo.
Oh masa.
John
Dramani on
record.
Masa,
I'm a time a position. I'm a time a position.
Even in Ghana,
the co radio Biala do Tekra Day. We worked. That was American. It's on
Sami gave him made press conference. Remember,
oh, David.
Masa. Oh, yeah, some.
I mean, a chief for the Biama, which baby Ambokobia. I'm one of the candid politicians you can ever trust. Yawo Kasa Yina Hukwan. The man a Bible ka. And then the Yina Hukwan. But my brother, number ya gonna do any hina na sabe of Fataya. Camela, the Subano Dene, Diva Wadachan, and MPP who be no more Suban. Your boy, your wound to me. I walk coaching up a dog, catch a meadow, would do. What but the video no wabra and the battle. na waka kyerɛ na mebe enyi na suadam pepe ya mepɛ dɛ mebisa obotum wa bɔbɔ ne nsɛm a na ɔreka kyerɛ his excellency John Dramani Mahama na ɔde ne ba kyerɛ ho dɛ ɔntee dɛm asɛm na waka kyerɛ hɛ dɛm bɛɛ ni wayɛ ade paa nti enyina sua ne suba na
ɛsɛ mi yɛ ɔna mbɔtɔ
ɛbɔtɔ yi ma no 1 minute
ma sami de fini yɛ no
question na bibi so no nyo no
ma sami
de fini
yɛ
you
no
cannot prove
ana wo de
can you prove this is a bigger platform you cannot just make any can you
telling you
can you
sami de fini lawyer
videos can you give us a date you cannot just come here say anything politically remember politically ye na ye wo undertones are you use only ya be political culture but ọma kwane dɛ wokɛsɛ no wobɛtra a certain stage ɛna yɛwɔ nyansa kwan a sɛbesɛbesɛbe wa wɔsɛ bunini anaa eyifo ɔpɛ dɛ ɔhyɛ wɔ ahobɔpo tu bika mpɔkyɛw woyɛ aboa ate masa but you cannot tell me dɛ ma wontumi bɔɔ yiyie ma wɔkyen ma kamela tumi gyina tiktok do kakyerɛ obiara ɔbɔhu mahama na ne yɛ ɔnkuwan yehu bi dapo yehu Kennedy Japan no ye MPP ni okaka da masemi bia mpala so wendi na pa nansa na met swale oni asase for asase do you want us as a politicians do you want us as leaders to entertain some of these things mayebe kanye de so sana so kadam biema oyam na akakra sentire nye de the fact the way yimpenyimfo no we bo mani da na abani aba na owo akonya do owo do hwehwe mo ne sikasam na wanyama bi enkyere de sebe wa our politics is under attack my reference with Opuni and others my brother
said the name
my brother these people were taken to court 8 good years 8 good years Munia, if you have a substantive case against them, you should have jailed them. And son and this money. 8 good years. Ne de one court. I will to me biara under your jurisdiction in making sure that they are convicted with a proper proof, because you cannot accuse anybody being a thief without a proper evidence, physical evidence.
What about reason?
In supporting your argument. It is a to me the court for 8 years. No, you cannot or you did not in any way provide a physical evidence, a candid evidence in support of your argument for good 8 years. Every day the Bible about you there. It means that one kasawu allegations that you made against the people no wasn't true. And for Abani to investigate Mr. Woon to me, me pedo what I said. Honorable Sarem Sai, Deputy Attorney General, made it clear on TV3 that his investigation even started from 2021 under the jurisdiction, and he was here. Mr. Abu Jinapo, who was the land minister then, came out publicly, told the whole of Ghanaians that this man, what he is doing in our water bodies, in our forests, is illegal. And I want it is a baniba, no photo, no one there, but now binum wedding, Jurume binum wedding, or the bottom no one. No way, what was him, no my own some fatan, or the atuya. As the democracy is under. Munia. Ye woman him. And the President John Nana Akufo-Addo. Nam kofa odi wenenim onye dijuma allegations bebre ba wana akwanim. Before yen institutions strage nom BNI nom national security nom yoko nom obe investigation nankasabo. And the President of the Republic nankasa pass the issue by clearing those people. Mami no ye zoom lion basically to dia yehui epa catch am there he's under investigation under the aura the minimpe say embrace na epedeka there it's because democracy is under attack So da na reka na kyerɛ de obi ala yɛ bɔno wɔ ma ni ma sɛbe ya monko so banda ma me na awa yɛta aba som dwi ne yɛbenya as a people in even governing this country
Yeah, never honestly, man.
ma yɛle kanye de so wɔrehwehwɛ obi a ɔmane ne institutions wo ho de we di dwurum kata asese na proya ɔmana mambra constitution ni ɔmakwan ɔno nkyerɛ de democracy is attack when you ɔma reference of Abanga and Nyamin mete ha many jida bi NDC ni na me president on his excellency John Dramani Mahama because mobi no mo na brado boni biara wo beyen wo clear ho no John Dramani Mahama through the Attorney General Mr. Ayeni has directed Yoku to investigate them. That is a true and a leader that you can trust. Abana Papa Abamba. Because wabru do boni biara MPP ni ye biara no. It was cleared. Why jedama bani do mo tonobo na wa hwehwe. Ono na wompa wana na mo reka the democracy is under attack.
Okay.
Wompo. Jirum kata sese ewi proye kankan. Na nzama biara wo ye diti e Ghana yi. On Sanfatan. Abani obo hwehwe na mo san. Yerema institutions are yeduma. Under their watch, Mohu bida, Nibusulin Sida. There, in the same day, Parliament, the embodiment of our democracy, passed a law making the leadership of the House. 1 year MPP don't know the Wotuminti. Wotum were the court the same day, led by Mr. Afenyo Markins, the minority leader now. But the same day, they were able to get judges to rule on the matter and overturn the issue. It's that one, okay, the democracy was under attack. Disrespecting the embodiment, which is Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. And Timunia, Mamon Kadam, Nanyan, yes, Ghana fu, Asamo Korbosha Kura Yadisha one yede. Sayaba, Kata sese, Jurum Proye Kankan, Kasafia Womubinum Wakaka. Ye bombo modern day, ye beton, the men yamani in Amo Manano, no ma ya kwanji, because Nala untum fana band now, no on she Camela. Non Kent and Bade, Camela Ninsamo Kiki. Aya, Engina,
Okay.
Engina, Bohum modern day,
Okay. Okay. Good.
Democracy can never be attacked under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He was making an allegation on.
Said one.
He was making an allegation claiming the NDC for Yawa Hunter West. Galamsey. And I challenge him to mention even 2 names of the people he can claim or pinpoint. They, you know, where Galamsey. He could not. We should be candid to the people. I mean, more than Maka, Maka, the midget, the donor, nor the political career, Budrum Pemper.
Okay, my making can for Facebook, Spirit Wave Media, also Hunter West needs a leader who understands the people, believes in the youth, and has the courage to turn ideas into real development. Samuel Kojo Brace is that leader. The future of Hunter West is in the capable hands. From Bella, good, you also good morning, great discussion today. Thank you for sending or comments. I will make sure now my Mr. Account or TikTok so may read the amaba. Remember our home. 2 minutes.
I've been polite.
Say, or Cassam. Na Nyobia Idia Mercy and now we di but the mamma and I'm butcher. A follow NDC for a becker and was my normal Ghana. I'm telling you,
None of them.
I guess I don't to do.
See, what and Talisha, as someone in a call boy and a call. Look, no come to say my better for Kevin Taylor. Albert Noble. Only watching Kevin Taylor.
Minimum Kevin Taylor.
Albert Noble.
I Kevin Taylor or journalist, or can
journalist.
And Kevin Taylor cannot be colored with an NDC color because Nala Pokade or MPP.
Chado. Mankara, Anderson, Miss Day, and Kevin Taylor. Yes, journalist, as a
Porto, I stand to be corrected. Clear. Mankade.
Oh yeah, big man.
Listen,
Oh yeah, yes.
oh yeah, journalist. Oh yeah, Nejum. That is what I say. No, kind of correct.
Oh yeah, no himfa.
Me pede ho no.
Oh yeah, no
himfa. Me pede ekle aja atuma.
Oh yeah, no himfa.
What I said that.
My
Yeah, oh yeah, journalist.
on kan kwa na.
Mame no, why can someone tomorrow? And you need to correct that.
Odu do na you ano.
So that be so that is not what I said.
Odu do na you ano. I'm come asem.
All the moment you control the program.
That's what you said. That's what no that in your dom now working.
Manu sinjin tum
the time you draw on defend no. The time you draw on defend no. That's what no ko but na di na maka no.
Oh, Dabi, on the assembly the assembly to the material the assembly.
Kevin Taylor, I in settlement man 1 year. And you man no Kevin Taylor, machines were gochi.
Hey,
what the cutting about you there? On shank of Roba. Or share Pentaruba, Pentamahama, Akufo, or Shanaruba Tetino. Or share Chief Mama Ruba Tetino. Or share a whole a sentiment.
But he has been doing that as an individual.
Nana, never, in the name of one NDC. You know, one man of my countrymen, so when you the man, and upper Ghana Hano, Porto, and yes, state protocols, security protocols for the man. One of the man would not the president and vice president in office. If you is what's your man there, vice president, until one, and what no to Kevin Taylor, what the question? Kevin Taylor, what for VVVIP? And this is not in the far.
I'm so
one man of security, a tight protocol security. The moon who Kevin Taylor on a mono. And you know, about who Kevin Taylor find champagne for money. I bet I don't know who there. And you put me in the Tumpo, watch out police station. One man, state security protocol. What make Kevin Taylor? Oh, Bono, why I did that? What much champagne for about? Why champagne over my one way there too? Sammy Jeffy man's platform. Oh, what a demonstration? No, we continue our no, oh shit, or unsettled. I could follow the channel. Now go for the woman who black. Mopochamawa. Nasa Obi, I because of the Sama Yakopana. I have a case, no send them. One one never caught. One. But Malik Basin tell you.
Oh, yeah.
When you put in autonomous man now, on no, a reform there on Motocano.
Oh, he's
here
insulting our brothers, so it's no good.
But I want you to address him properly.
I mean, make more. Sometimes them address me. Make more. My man, automatic on find them refund Motoka. Oh no, all the time. Placo to the man about me about me, or we placo, on no sa, no about me, no, or your Camonia, or your vice president. Actually, I made it what? I'm going to watch answer. No, but I'm wash money to baby. That's all by the often we tell you.
But people are saying that even though the constitution no freedom of speech, but it has a limit.
Yes, but Satan went beyond extra mile. But your person 20, your friend or your cabin. Into all that, your gentleman, I'm a there, what I put to my cadet. Come on, you back. No on President Mahama, obey President T. Well, I saw most of the pain. To my I did that Senna. I'm by my way on the Cabra. Macaway, a German. And remember that I'm looking there. So I'll be sharing the web politics. Then you for what champagne for politics because of politics. Oh, yeah, this was started. How about that? 2016, yeah, Babemino, and what am I did you? 2016, you know more power, no. And who the man didn't be there? A MPP for champagne for about in beautiful lawyers. What do what jump was put to chan? No, what's a particulars? No, what's champagne for about? What company for? Metino Sami Finabedo. Metino couldn't Nabedo. Metino Mama Mahama Dusu, Harlan Dusu Nabedo. Metino Basinta Nabedo. And then I saw a church one. Intimoran of him. Yakas a helpful. I said, every door there, I look for. I'm not sure about no one else, madam. Mafado. It is a outbound blair to walk. Not actually in for that. Son and the post simple shipping out by for Woody. How old is Camilla Lassan? How old is she? But then some fish and prefer about no Camilla Lassan was school. Okay. I'm paying for free education by these people. They went to secondary school to incite students there. What some pay for? I'm paying for. Seko here bien sia. Abasa no paying a catch one. You know nobody am this nobody am no. I'm paying for so. On for the bunch na from money here. You see, but in there, how they yes, okay, says wa. E be tell nipa no. Mpoto yan for camera lesson no ntochan. Nipa na try dum is back no. I born oye. Aba incitement no make you. Abada. Nipa na okada dum is back to obache no. Aba incitement. No incite ya, obache no. It's about time yan kan kwal. Na politics yan fan call heaven. She hu wa. Ate for 10 day no. Ye mo hu no kwa no there. Mo wo ye no ntweye. Rather mo want shadow. Tell me akere me must make sure that brother. So by time you take this platform and then appeal to Ghanaians. No ma kare nchima me perfume mo na mo nkofo ye no wan ye. Rather mo unsua. But the process now, must you not being fair to Ghanaians.
Okay.
Munia. O make a session be there. Insult in our political jurisdiction was started from the NDC. Or a total force. Or ya kushikura. Because I'm a student of history. Now wana onam den na wompe nkroma na asem na ekoni biara do wopede nkroma na membun ohwe asem the UP tradition won na wose ase sese nkroma ahorba enti eba the political insult it has been part and parcel of all our political dispensation.
Both MPP and NDC.
Both MPP and NDC. And the yana chere day. Sabe wa. Today NDC fu malamaka ho. Oduru baby ye frɛ ba omia ba walaya. But on a contest because e ko gina Cape Coast fu ho. Na ko chere the Cape Coast yareba ya be ye day jama wan. Na wo president so ba na obeka chere won de my brother obebeken onya no kwala. In contest you have lied. So I have every right to tell you you are a liar. Now you know na wonni mo kwana won wo bosua hen. Enti one den sabe wa wonni ngina du papa biara. Enso wo de se John Dramani Mahama na NDC fo akoroba. And the yara chere de amemara chere de eba ne Ghana nyane culture as a people. No quality frowns over that.
But the constitution is allow freedom of speech.
Yes, but the freedom of speech in the constitution, you know, there were limitations. Because that we have freedom of speech in tea. Me we are enya moshi and compona message our baby some of my catch or there. In there were freedom of speech. How? Anamunia mobwa. In America, there so by the Camilla nom and what they did now. Even when the Camilla was even inciting people to kill His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Is this a good call? Into the BBC today. Senara Obutu menena bat na TV home. Na sabe wakajere na bane de. She Makamila oli no ya the pepente na suana. That means we cannot condone such activities in our political dispensation. Munia, I will maba haiti baba. When the day mebwe mano sebe masi ubi arobada because minim baby a what it me fee guidance papa mama me na papa demam enti say ye panyin po ya na memba mo wanyansa kwan a ahobrase wokan a motu menyewa yeden menyewa akasa. And that is what we want in our political dispensation. But yenu ya no me wole ye wa ye de sebe wa miracle aboaje 55 million point something na we allegedly. Embre ni hu kwande aban institution or ye yoku. In the national security for obo hwehwem. Na sa wokoche na wo hwehwem not the democracy is under attack. That is what I'm saying in there. It's a proper lie. A big lie. We cannot accept that. So ye damage not the biale bebe wie ni. Na wie na kwa na ele kwa kache na wa kade democracy is under attack. hwɛ wontumi for the first time onyim de wontumi na nkasa sisi ole pray bargain na Western Bank skana apart from the Western Bank na hwɛ na nsenyara baby wontumi kodidi kase nsu try for the first time ikuro wa onye wura nsu fo kuro ni hinara mu ne maboa ye hinara ye hu ni videos e wo TV do na baby ara is this a thing na sabano onye ni sia e kachira Ghana for the because of that and democracy is under attack say yan manyo amanyo samne dama no ye besi den na amanyo samne why ye jam he it cannot be that our politics or our democracy is under attack. Nemum, ye pede MP people, and no bibiala way to me da ewo money. There you will be accounted for. Now, say the name the issue ya or the king. Oh no, they clear kaka. Say the name has every right, as every individual in this country has also every right. Right? I will never condone. Adibiara sabe obi aye enya ho mfaso na me menya ho wansi de papa betena ha dem different than mad nemum embra owodo ye dwuma embra owodo ye den embra owodo ye dwuma mamen ofambra kwano do ade kurupo yesu ye wo me de it is not proper to give a try in assertion because why the man enti nimpa na no kasa fan na etumegina do na de ebua no for ye ma me ne be no wa be chekere ne nsem o chekere ne nsem no so judges at that time what one ahwehwem ehu ne de ma me no ho so enyim de wonyim de sika bi po ho a oye de orutua so onye onu na obobotua kanoforato na obobotua dem skara kanoforato na obobotua it is such a thing. How do you jail somebody on that basis? Njebia no onya judgment no nkenkan I have a summary me push me there then me dey amano entimunia there is no way this country democracy that we are practicing is under attack nemom abani za to no ho on the promises oye there obohwe there accountability. And every city that is for a Ghanaian is being accounted for properly. And na yalehwe so the morally yebo bomano na no munyimpa hina ho ba ne sebe wa onye nyidi de sori gbogbo ewa no na aka asem biara de medwume ma ya acha obi biara nyi obotum we pay point 110 na maka nempo se many ba mo ho de ma aka asem bi onya immediately mo pocho na mo twemo ho me de yede. And that is the way to go. In Timonia, there is no way our democracy that we are practicing under Papa wa bani momuna obey under attack. In Timonia, democracy is not under attack. Na ekono wa afono one. Because Mesima, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama only young to trepa Mesima nyama de dana kwanim. And Zamano boa why is stable. Dollar wejina na nando. Dollar wejina na nando. And the IMF numina one boy na about. Now we are rated among the highest economy in the world. Iyichere amanbu papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na NDC yelebu. And we are not going to relent. Yema yentri menye yendo. Yebokodo na ya yentotoy ya yensesaya. Obo bwati me biara. Oleke Petro Nasemi, he forgot to add there, Sisiala, Israel, and US in Mihinala Babaka. Under your word, 2 pe, Shababy a fool and Ukukodri. It's in Yamabi, we should come together, understand as people, political people, there, you know, Yadaya, Kwaba, and for Subiala, Yada, Wambado. It's high time with vol. Name up on $1 Nadia. And one because it's under your jurisdiction. Tadama to force and one year for a very long time. I stand to be corrected. In the Fourth Republic, see the name to me Gina Nando on a dolly. Afanya Kofa or your fellow papa. Etemonia, democracy is never under attack.
Okay, democracy is never under attack.
Nempo every idea ehu police ni egwana.
Egwana, okay.
Every idea ehu police ni egwana. Abedi nti na egwana.
And only from Mr. Kujo then this is communication officer hopeful in the Hunter West on not yet earlier on.
2 minutes.
Earlier on now the Nasara coordinator for the NPP here in Hunter West. Yeah, sorry though. The other programs so were about late in the afternoon. Now, we want some could be.
No, me say mamukwana mami delegates in Kasa. And one way see a hine trying. And see what to me, papa. Na a bibiala elia politisa. Ehun da monko fundi ye nesu wo mu ye no. Wo so ekowanyim. Ewo politisa elia ni. Ame mijin nye Samuel Kujo. Dodona framework NDC Ghost. Merepede wato modo aba ewa afi constituency aba yelko akotui. Na win as the communication officer of our great party. Adesre na medresre obiala. There's open communication the human nentotwe na niya makaho. Into CCL minimum, how are you na yere yere film? Neda minti meden to train and said, they go upon the papa damaba moshe emo one waiting no way see titri pony regular meetings. Adekoro so amresre da mepede what to abade mamenye de. Mepede mepe yentem gina for them branch executives ena constituency executives and even national. Ama say your party nya never branch up on a maminti a feel part and parcel of the system. Because abrubiala say to abaya no wakwa de ya neglect branch of it. Iyenti na metum ho ejina ho. De ye hia obi obotum why ye the major man what branch in a constituency in a national ni na what abom. At the Serena Mercer one the area in your neighbor Basa for the communication officer Jumana. I stand tall and I can do the job 100% without failure to the good people of a hunter into one care.
Okay. Two are here for and I see a handful and on any delegate no. So Mr. Goes to say Merno Swan one son I hinter. Now only the communication fund for the NDC here in the Hunter West and watch my obitum why the Abwa party no the comments if Philemon Arthur or Samoko Jobres has once again demonstrated that leadership is about putting a Hunter West about partisan interest. His call to protect and maximize the benefit of facility shows a clear outstanding of development and the need of our communities. Hunter West needs leaders who will speak the truth and defend development project and think beyond political circles. This is the kind of leadership our people deserve. Also, Kojobre is a voice for development, a son of the soil, and a leader with Hunter West at heart. And also is coming from Philemon at in pay. In fact, Yensa can. Alhaji Abu Sofyan, only a Nassau coordinator for the New Patriotic Party here in Hunter West Tomaso, and Mr. Samuel Kuju, the communication officer hopeful for the NDC here in Hunter West. I say, Obibiala Otuaba, and Osi on him NDC delegate no Mernoswa one kind because he has what it takes to lead the NDC in terms of communication. No, birthday you or mention at me birthday na info. The first one yankasa yenuyako injumtuni syrup ne syrup now that syrup baby obiano timni na West Coast TV yes ya mo awodapa yakopon on kan ya mene na everything na unyum ebono on funny tamper fra na Ghana fan na wiada fan na yente won in fact a good musician. You are one person I'm hoping there nyoma be kodu ye na what you are doing no betim why kese. I really love your music ondom ejina na do pa nti syrup yamo awoda pa nyakopon ondom ka na oma onyansa na nyimdi wo craft na adwuma eye oye ndwom to no na onko nenim papa emfa emma. The next person Nathaniel Mensah Escobar on was San City Abuadi. Nathaniel in anope so yamene na yama awda baba yamene idan lebenu na inyi baye bani baba pa fama anda na fama Western Region na fama Ghana mani mua. The last person Honorable John Ajari, the former MC for Honorable in the lady elekeze baba pa fama wabuswa ene yama utlemwane. Happy birthday to Honorable John Ajari, the Yakopon de Africo aka onfo Yakopon nshira na onto nkwande na kodwa nyi na betent na hunter was betent na mafuma yefi echi reba Yakopon nshira wedwumaden everybody so the man hunter west them brave yes Yakopon nshira na onto onkwa adema enti da no pe yenda wase de ebekan ye ho na yetu ye de dwumedi no ye de ebro earlier on no Sir John tina fom Cosmos ansa na Empress Jemima Ando na so tina fom na ye de ma odi kana ye de bro Queen in the earlier the show no and also the sports or the Brian young politicians tina fom Honorable Haji Abu Sofyan ono oye national coordinator for the NDC MPP and Zasamo Kujo Ghost popularly and for the friend now so you will be opera original now other band the NDC here in Hunter West to become the communication officer now so the cancer and there was when you send your messages do data edition and like here share a comment at my hand. We're live on West Coast TV on Facebook, TikTok as well as YouTube. All your bahas and porchina you be share na ma oho bia no ye de abro santie nka biwa ne ye hala yesi yela wase